Okay. I'm saying, give me a second. On YouTube, on Facebook, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We are live. We are live. All right, and we about to go. In. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatah to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Thumbai Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? And this is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started off in 1 West 125th Street under Commander Junior Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called, you know what I'm saying, the so-called blacks, the so-called Taino, the so-called, you know what I'm saying, First Nation people. They are the chosen people of the Bible. Let's clap it up for the Lord. And this is Tuesday Brotherhood, Sisterhood class. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for, you know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for the brotherhood and the sisterhood. And I'm going to go straight in. Because right now, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, who are the chosen people of God? Who are the chosen people of God? But we don't see it. We don't see that. We see ourselves following the philosophy of our oppressor. That's what we do. We see the philosophy of following the things what our oppressor says. If our president says celebrate Christmas, and Christmas is the birth of Christ, we're going to celebrate that. Not according to the Bible, just whatever he says, or whatever she says. Because if you don't see our oppressor, the male, you're going to see our oppressor, the female. This is how they do. And we follow behind the philosophy of our oppressor. This is just what we do. This is just what we do. But since 1969, ISUPK have been teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are God's chosen people. I know we don't believe that. We've been beaten down to powder. We don't see ourselves as God chosen people. We see ourselves just going along, surviving. You know what I'm saying? Not of the people of the Bible. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Now we're following along, you know what I'm saying? Now we can sell drugs to one another. Now we can sell drugs to that pregnant woman. Now we can sell drugs, you know what I'm saying, to that to our brother who have cancer. Now we can, you know what I'm saying? Now we could go through the heroin epidemic. Now we could go through the crack epidemic. Now we could go through the K2 epidemic. Now we could go through the lean epidemic. You know why we're doing this stuff? Because we don't know how to cope with our problems.
Right.
With our, you know what I'm saying? With our trauma. You know what I'm saying? Out of slavery. And I always pull it all the time, sir. You know what I'm saying? When they say that we so-called free out of slavery, did we ever got any counseling? You know what I'm saying? Any therapy? You know the sister just finished getting, you know the sister's finna get 2 weeks ago, she got violated. Not only she got violated, she watched her husband get violated. Then she watched her son get violated. Then the father watched his daughter get violated. Was there any, you know what I'm saying, any like therapy that we went through? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? There wasn't no therapy. They said, you know what I'm saying, hey, you're free. Don't forget about all that violations I did to you. Don't forget all about that. It's all good now. You see how deviant and a bunch of perverted bastards that these people are? They don't have no compassion until themselves. That's the only who they got compassion on, until themselves. And they wonder why, you know what I'm saying, the priest and the prophet ISUPK always bring up the trauma.
Right.
Because we have been destroyed.
Right.
We've been destroyed. That's why, you know what I'm saying, that's where we normalize that you know what I'm saying, that your mother is strung out on drugs. That we normalize that selling drugs to one another. That's where normalize, because you know what I'm saying, you wear blue and I wear red, I get to kill you. But hey, guess what? I'm going to forget about that nation that, you know what I'm saying, that molested and violate our father and mother. I'm going to forget about that. And I'm only going, you know what I'm saying, I'm only going to bang on the people who have no power. And the people who have no power is you. But we're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna go straight into it. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Let's go.
God.
This is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? Because we're walking around and think that we are, you know what I'm saying, think we are a totally different type of nation. But right, it's ironic every time, you know what I'm saying, whatever happened to the so-called black man, it's always happened to the Puerto Rican man. Why he's always there? Then there's always end up to be, you know what I'm saying, Mexican Pedro down the block. How come we always in the same neighborhood? We always in the same neighborhood,
right.
Always. And we always getting beat down together, always. We know this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, black people, you know what I'm saying, discover hip hop. No, it wasn't. It wasn't just blacks. It was, you know what I'm saying, it was Hispanics right there. I was right there with them because I was breakdancing, you know what I'm saying, with Puerto Rican Lou. Right. On a cardboard in Yonkers.
Right.
On 61 Ravine. I didn't even know what a Blanquito was. When I grew up, I saw nothing but blacks and Hispanics. That's what I grew up around. That's what I grew up around. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you did see a, you know what I'm saying, a so-called gringo, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood, they just didn't have no money. They ain't have no money. But majority of the time, that's all you go around with. Puerto Rican Lou up the block. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Black Tyrone up the block. You know what I'm saying? Dominican, you know what I'm saying? Dominican Lou, you know what I'm saying? On the other side. This is it. We grew up like this. It was normal. It's normal. But who the one who told us that, you know what I'm saying? How we became, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, and if I may, sir, I don't know when, you know what I'm saying, a so-called African-American people stopped Puerto Ricans from voting. When did the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, when did the Mexicans says that, yo, we Mexican over here and y'all coloreds over here? I want to know that. When did the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, you know what I'm saying, put us in slavery? I want to know that. When did that happen? But we forget about that because you know why? We learn helplessness. Right. And that's why I always say, sir, you know what I'm saying? We apologize to these snow roaches, you know what I'm saying, to the Blanquito. We apologize, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, for our oppressor hurting their fist on our face. I'm sorry that you hurt your boot heel on our face. I apologize that you scuffed your boots on my back. I apologize for that. But let's go into that scripture about
God. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Mm-hmm. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Wait. Read that from the top, please, Baba Kishore.
Come. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Most High of hosts of the nation of Israel, of the God of the Bible. Thus say it. Thus say it. And Salaki, sir, can you read, it should be the title of the class is what?
God.
What it says it right there?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
Wait, say that again?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
Oh, man. I'm your brother. Do you hear me? I'm your brother. Do you hear me? Where it says in the Bible, read that again on the top, sir.
God. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Most High of hosts. The Most High for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who are God's chosen people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
He only talking to the 12 tribes of Israel. Jeremiah is, you know what I'm saying, is the prophet to the 12 tribes of Israel. He's not the prophet to the Egyptians. He's not the prophet to the Anamites. He's not the prophet to the Moabites. You know what I'm saying? He's not the prophet to the Canaanites. He's not. He's only the prophet to the Israelites.
That's right.
And it says, thus says the Most High host. Say that. Go ahead.
The children of Israel.
The what?
The children of Israel.
Well, say that again.
The children of Israel.
Oh, no, that's a different nation. You know what I'm saying? That's a different nation. I don't know about that nation. Go.
The children of Israel.
Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the children of Israel. I don't know. I don't know who the children of Israel, even though we the same nation. This is a reminder. This is a reminder that, you know what I'm saying, Jeremiah have been teaching his brothers. This stuff is all old, sir.
Right.
We forgot who we are. Jeremiah came on the scene, had to remind his brothers and sisters, had to remind, you know what I'm saying, so-called blacks, so-called Native American Indians, so-called Hispanics. We all went through the dope era.
Right.
We all went to the crack era. We all went to the heroin era. We all went through the era when they were just lynching us.
Right.
It's a reminder. It's a reminder to our people. Read on.
God and the children of Judah.
In the what?
Children of Judah.
So-called blacks. So-called blacks. Say that again.
The children of Judah.
Oh man, Israel and the children of Judah. Israel is, you know what I'm saying, the so-called northern kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The tribe that was over in the northern kingdom was, you know what I'm saying, with Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. We end up splitting. We end up splitting the kingdom in Solomon. We end up splitting that kingdom. And we forgot who our brothers are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So now I could sell crack to Puerto Rican Lou's moms. Now I can sell crack to Tyrone's mother. Because I look towards them as we ain't the same people.
Right.
And Jeremiah is here. You know, Jeremiah was reminding our brothers and sisters, like Yahushua was, showing brotherhood. And what was the name of the title again?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me? That's what Jeremiah is saying. Israel, I'm your brother. Do you hear me? Judah, I'm your brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? You getting shot down in the streets, Israel. Judah's getting shot down in the streets, Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Israel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your daughter's becoming your daughter is selling her body, and she's becoming a whore. I think we could say that, according to the scriptures. Oh man, Judah, your sister's also selling her body and becoming a whore. I'm your brother. Do you hear me? Read on.
We're oppressed together.
Say that again.
We're oppressed together.
You know, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are what?
We're oppressed together.
Puerto Rican Lou, and you know what I'm saying, and Tyrone is what?
We're oppressed together.
You know what I'm saying? Our so-called Native American Indians and Puerto Rican Lou and Tyrone is what?
We're oppressed together.
Oh, we all oppressed together. We all oppressed together. That's what's going on. Are we forgetting about the so-called Native American Indians? Their daughters, the highest rank of sisters getting missing, being snatched. We're gonna forget about our sisters because we all oppressed together. Blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. We are oppressed together. Yo, I'm your brother, but do you hear me? Read that from the top again.
God, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
We are oppressed together. I'm talking to you, Yonkers. Whitney Young, Ludlow, Slow Bombs, School Street, Locust Hill, Cottage, Ravine, Woodworth, Warburton, Lawrence, Morrison, Riverdale, Hawthorne, Harriet. This is who I'm talking to. South Broadway, North Broadway, Yonkers Avenue. This is who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? Neppahan, Orchard Street, Lake. You know what I'm saying? Lake Avenue. This is who I'm talking to. All those neighborhoods that I named is nothing but blacks and Hispanics and Americans. And we all look at that self like we somebody different. Because we don't know brotherhood. We don't know sisterhood. We don't know fatherhood. But since 1969, ISUPK have been teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians how to become a brother, how to become a sister. This is what we teach. This is what we teach. This is all what we teach, sir.
Right.
This is all what we teach.
That's right.
And this is what's going on. You could drop that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next scripture.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go to let's see here. Let's go to no, let's go to Proverbs 3:31.
Come on.
Let's go to Proverbs 3:31. Because for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, we took on the traits of our slave master. We took on the philosophy of our slave master.
Right.
Not only we took on the traits and the philosophy of our slave master, our brothers and sisters would fight against, you know what I'm saying, the priest and prophet of the Lord that's teaching them how to not forget, how to deal with the trauma. You know what I'm saying? How to overcome the crack era. Go ahead,
3
sir.
and 21. 3 and 21.
3:31, sir.
3 and 31. Come on.
This is what we teach. And we teach this
Right.
all day, every day.
Right.
But guess what? That's why we don't hear it. Because we learned helplessness.
Right.
We learned it from our slave master. That's the reason why we still walk around, and I say it all the time, with our slave master name on our IDs. We normalize this behavior, sir. We normalize it. We normalize, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs, killing one another, and whoring out our sisters. That is normal. And you know what I'm saying, and the priest of the prophet ISUPK, no, that's not normal at all. That's not normal at all. We ain't supposed to be doing this at all. We ain't supposed to be doing it because we God's chosen people. But what it says in Proverbs, sir?
God, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31.
Go ahead.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Wait, say that again.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Oh, wait, hold up. Your mother could become your father.
And be thou not the oppressor.
No, your father become your mother.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Oh, no, your daughter become more manly than her father.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Oh, no, your son could become more feminine than his mother.
And be thou not the oppressor.
No, I want to celebrate Christmas.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Oh, no, I know the history of this country, and they slaughter all the Native American Indians, but I love eating that cranberry sauce.
And be thou not the oppressor.
Oh, it says it right there for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's told us not to envy our oppressor. That's what it is. Is it envy not the oppressor? You got any more on that, sir?
And choose none of his ways.
Wait, hold on. That's, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, I could choose any way that I want to. What do the Bible says?
And choose none of his ways.
Wait, hold up. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor never hurt me.
And choose none of his ways.
You know what I'm saying? That's his, you know what I'm saying? That's his, you know what I'm saying? That's how he get down. But what?
And choose none of his ways.
Oh man, we love to choose his ways. Oh man, we love to choose all our oppressive way. Because you know why? Because we are a crushed nation of people. That's what we are. No brotherhood, no sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? How can, you know what I'm saying? How can a slave master teach you about love? How can a slave master teach you about brotherhood? How can a slave master teach you about fatherhood and motherhood or sisterhood? How can that be possible? How is that possible? But we normalize this. We normalize this. And we don't know how to break those chains. We don't know how. We don't know how at all.
Right.
But our slave master has told us, forget about the past, sir.
God.
Oh, you better forget about the past. That was in the past.
Right.
That was so long ago. Forget about what, you know what I'm saying? Forget about all the molestations. You know what I'm saying? Forget about all that trauma. Forget about when I lynched your mother and your father because, hey, the sister and the brother was fighting together. And guess what happened when they fought together? They got lynched together.
Right.
So why is it so-called Hispanic man is fighting with it, you know what I'm saying, so-called Hispanic sister? How is this possible? They both got lynched together. They both got killed together. You know what I'm saying? They both got enslaved together. When did a so-called Hispanic man stop the whole so-called Hispanic sister from voting? When is this possible? When did a so-called black man stop a so-called sister from getting a job? Let me know. Let me know this. Because we envy our oppressor.
Right.
And we choosing all of his ways. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You could drop that and go to Proverbs 16, verse 29.
God.
Because for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, we are walking around, you know what I'm saying, like zombies. And we don't know what to do. We don't know how to solve situations. We don't know, you know what I mean? Because we grew up, you know what I'm saying, when our father and mother is on drugs. So we had to take care of ourselves. We had to do the things, you know what I'm saying, and grow up at 10 years old. We had to grow up at 10 years old, look for food. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to be compassionate to our little sister. Meanwhile, we got molested at 10. So we're watching our mother and father being strung out on drugs. We're watching our little sister, you know what I'm saying, crying because she's hungry. And I still got to go through it because I got molested. And we normalize this.
Right.
That's the reason why our oppressor is the devil with the Bible speaks, because he makes sure that we normalize this behavior.
Right.
That's the reason why I would kill another brother because he got on the wrong goddamn color. What? Huh? I would kill another brother? I would unalive Salakia. I would unalive another brother. I would unalive another brother because he got on the wrong color? Oh, I know, you know what I'm saying? It's like that because I grew up like that. But is that normal? Do you want your daughter to get shot because she got on a different color? Because she walked into a store? Do you want your son to get unalive? Or get, you know what I'm saying? Or get intimidated because they got on a different color? But you forgot about the history of this oppressor? This oppressor taught you, you know what I'm saying, unalive people who look like you that have on a collar shirt. He got on a collar shirt. He got a button-up shirt.
Right. So
that means that I can unalive him because he got on a button-up shirt, and I don't. And my button-up shirt only had 3 buttons, and his button-up shirt have like 5 buttons. So I get to unalive that man. This is what's going on. Talk to me, Bloods and Crips.
If I may.
Go ahead, sir.
What you're saying is so heavy because, like you just said, the scripture says, "Every thou like the oppressor." You know, you talk about Bloods and Crips, red versus the blue, but we all forgot about the red coats and the blue coats.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
the Republicans versus the Democrats.
That's right. That's right. And you know, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians who are in that type of lifestyle, who does that? Do you see it? The Democrat and the Republicans is blue and red.
Right.
The Americans was fighting against, you know what I'm saying, the British, which was blue and red. Where do you learn this behavior from?
Right.
Where did you learn this behavior from?
If I may, they're the original gangsters. You know
they are. Oh, it gets no more original than stuff because you know what I'm saying. You know how they do? They don't take so-called, you know what I'm saying, they don't take corners. They take countries.
Right.
That's what they take.
Right.
They take countries. And they let our people do that for a time being.
And make holidays.
And make holidays over that. They will make a holidays when we crush, when, you know what I'm saying, when the American government crushed the Bloods and Crips. And we're going to celebrate that holiday every year. They would do that. They would kill all of them. They would kill all Bloods and Crips because they can. They can if they want to. They can stop it if they want to. They know this. But they're not a hate group, because Bloods and Crips is not racist. But they would call us racist because we love our own people. You know what I'm saying? Gang members will kill other gang members because they wear collars.
Right.
You got, you know what I'm saying? You got gang members because they don't kill another gang member because he wears a V-neck. He wears a V-neck. But once we say our oppressor is the devil, what the Bible speaks of, oh, no, I'm not racist.
Right.
Say, yo, why you chilling? You know what I'm saying? Why you know what I'm saying, normalizing this behavior with this guy that's acting all feminine? I'm not homophobic. But you would kill, you know what I'm saying? You were unalive, Salakia. You were unalive, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who looked like you because he had on a collar.
Right.
With blue stripes. This is what we do. Who did we learn this behavior from? Our oppressor. This is what happens. But they, you know what I'm saying? But they all says, you know what I'm saying? And this is the ironic part about it. They're all Christians.
Right.
And I'm going to call it for what it is. All gang members are Christian.
That's right.
All of them. It's even you Christians or Muslim or whatever. It's all the same stuff to us.
Right.
Because nobody taught you a moral compass. You have not been taught a moral compass. I'm looking for that scripture real quick.
Salakia, did you say Proverbs 16 and 29?
That's the one that we just pulled.
16 and 29 you asked for?
Matter of fact, come, yeah, read that while I'm looking for this other scripture about the show.
Come, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 29. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Wait, say that again, sir?
A violent man enticeth his neighbor.
A violent man enticeth his neighbor. A violent man entices his neighbor. I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's not the word seduce, but he influence. Now, how can he influence his neighbor? Now, we're only talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what we're talking about. I'm hungry. My neighbor upstairs is hungry. I see my neighbor downstairs, you know what I'm saying, selling all the drugs and get all the money and get all the women. So you don't think that's an enticement? Now, our oppressor know about things like this. So now he pump all the drugs into our community, take all the resources out, push blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in one corner, and says, this is how you get your money. Sell drugs for me. Sell drugs for me. That's what you have to do. Sell drugs for me. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got, you know what I'm saying? We got Juan up the block. He's hungry. He's hungry. Juan is hungry. Guess what's going to happen? This man will come up into him and entice him and seduce him. And you know what I'm saying? A violent man, because we took on the traits of our oppressor. Read on, sir.
Salakia, if I may, what you're saying is so heavy. Because the scripture just starts off with a violent man enticeth his neighbor. And what you were just explaining, paid in full. You understand?
That's exactly what I'm
They
talking
all
about.
started out friends, they enticed each other, but at the end of the day, you understand, the friends is killing friends over drugs. A violent man. He was a violent man to begin with.
That gone. And that's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm only talking about our neighbors.
Right.
Those are all I'm talking about. Because it's always our neighbors who put us on to the drug game.
Right.
Who put us on in the weed game. Who put us on all the games. It wasn't no outside person. It was our neighbors.
That's the lock it. They paid in full. You know what I'm saying? The brother, I forget the names, but he started off in the clean. He was a good boy. You know what I'm saying? He started off, he was working in the cleaner.
AZ.
You know what I'm saying? And then the brother came in with the money and the full flashing of the money, and you know what I'm saying, enticement. That's how he got hooked into it.
That's how he got hooked into it.
That's how he got enticed to that lifestyle.
I tell you a true story. You know what I'm saying? This is during the, you know what I'm saying, the crack epidemic. What was going on? And I was in elementary school. And I had a, you know what I'm saying, I had a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? This was around, and everybody know who grew up in Yonkers, everybody know about Lavine, Woodworth, and Warburton. Those was the 3 blocks. Lavine was on the bottom, Woodworth was in the middle, and Warburton was the main strip. Everybody knew each other. And this is during the crack epidemic. And I was in elementary school. And you know what I'm saying? The brother came up to me and he was like, yo, man, you see this right here? This is the old school, the Vowels. You know what I'm saying? The blue tops, the red tops, so on and so forth. He said, yo, you see this? This right here, you know what I'm saying? You see how many is in here? This is about $230 right here. I'm saying, man, no, man, you lying. He said, no, I'm telling you, this is how much it is. We're about like 9, 10 years old, 11. I'm like, yeah, right, because I was always like an athlete. So I was always, you know what I'm saying, doing athletic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Part of the school, you know, gymnastic team, you know what I'm saying, karate team, so on and so forth. So, but he was like, yo, man, I'm telling you, man. And this is during the time when you had the holes in the shoes. And when you have on socks, your socks go through that little hole in the shoe. You always got to tuck it in, tuck that sock. I'm telling my age. Y'all don't know anything about that. Y'all don't know anything about the hole in the shoe, and your sock come through the hole in the shoe. You always tuck it in every 20 minutes, because so it was like, yo, man, you know, if you know what I'm saying, you help me sell this, you know what I mean, you don't have to think about, you know what I'm saying, your socks going through the hole of the shoes. And I'm like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying, you can't be serious. I ain't take them serious. You know what I mean? Even though I'm a young man and I see all this stuff going on, but I never seen a person my age sell that stuff. I never. I always see the older dudes. So you already know. Fast forward, you know what I'm saying? A couple months later, everybody was strung out on that stuff. I'm talking about around like 80, 88, 87, 89, 90. This is the year I'm talking about. And we learned helplessness because we had a violent man that enticed his neighbor. And finish off that scripture.
God, and leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Say that again.
And leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Yo, man, I gotta get some money, man. I'm hungry. My shoes is messed up. What did he do?
And leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Yo, man, if you sell this with me, man, you don't have to think about your whole shoes. You don't got to think about being broke all the time. You can get your crunch and munch. You know what that is, right? Crunch. You can get your crunch and munch. You don't got to think. No, you get some Chinese food. You go to Wong's and get some Chinese food. Say that again. What the violent man does?
And leadeth him into the way that is not good.
That's brotherhood right there. That's brotherhood. That is brotherhood. A violent man enticing his neighbor so he can start selling drugs to one another. And his neighbor think that is brotherhood because he's helping him out.
Right.
Not thinking about what's going on in the neighborhood. We don't care because we're a bunch of individuals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if my mother want to be on crack, so what? That's her problem. I know that was the mind state in the 80s, in the 90s. You know what I mean? I know that. I know mothers that was going on the other side of, I know Puerto Rican mothers, Dominican mothers was going on the other side of town, you know what I'm saying? Was going on the other side of town so they could buy their drugs. And I know the so-called black mothers was going on the other side of town to buy their drugs. That's where they was buying their drugs from. The Puerto Rican mother that was going on the other side of town, she was buying her drugs from a so-called black. So-called black mother was going on the other side of town to buy their drugs from a so-called Puerto Rican. This is what's going on.
Right.
This is what's going on. Oh, guess what? If your mother don't leave the block, if your father don't leave the block, guess who's going to sell drugs to them? Your man's in them. Your man's in them. This is what happens, blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. This is what's going on.
Right.
You could drop that. Go to 1 John. Let me see here. 1 John 3:18.
Come.
Let's go to 1 John 3:18, because this is the brotherhood class. But guess what? I'm your brother.
Right.
And what did the title say, sir?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
I'm your brother, but do you hear me? I'm your brother, but do you hear me? But if you have that, sir, you read that, sir.
All right. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
My little children.
Say that again.
My little children.
Go on.
Let us not love in word.
Say that again.
Let us not love in word.
Let us not love in words. Love is an action word.
Right.
An action word, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We say love all the time, sir.
Huh.
We use that word, oh, I love him, I love her, but don't know, you know what I'm saying? Don't know what's going on, because if you did love that person, it would not be no crack epidemic, according to the Bible. How are you talking about you love? Love who? How do you love? Do we know how to love? We don't. We learn love from our oppressor. We learn love from white Jesus doctrine. We learn love from slave master doctrine. We don't know how to love. That's who know how to love. The priest and the prophet of the eye should be killed.
That's right.
We know how to love. Because you know why? Because righteous men above us taught us how to love.
Right.
We don't know what love is. We never saw it. We never saw it. But what do the title say it again, sir?
I'm your brother.
Go ahead.
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me? I'm your brother. What did you learn love from? Huh? Who taught us love? I know love according to the Bible. I know love according to the Bible. I do things that I don't want to do. I do things that I don't want to do.
Right.
And do things that I do want to do. This is what's going on. I don't do things, you know what I'm saying? I do things that I don't want to do. You know what that means? I says it all the time. I want to see all the women. Oh, I want all the women. I want them all. And I want no responsibility. None. Hey, if it was up to me, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. But I'm a priest and prophet of the Lord. And I have laws, statutes, and commandments. And I follow the Bible. And the Bible going to tell me what love is. And I know that I cannot do that. I know I cannot do that at all. I cannot, you know what I'm saying? I cannot, you know what is with Deuteronomy 23:17. I'm going to pull that in a minute. I can't disrespect my women. I can't make them whores. I can't do things like that. With no responsibility. I do the things that I don't want to do. So who taught us about love? Because love is not being selfish. That's what love is. Love is according to the Lord's statute commandments, not love hubby-dubby. No, none of that stuff. Read that scripture you have it, sir.
God, my little children, let us not love in words.
Oh, let us not love in words, because that's what we do all day, all long. We all say it. We see it all over the world. Not according to the Bible, according to how we feel. According to how we feel. Yo, man, that's my man. We go back 50 grand. We go back like car seats. We ran trains on women all day, every day. I love that dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all grew up from the playground, and y'all run chicks on chicks. I mean, y'all run trains on chicks. And he called you up. He said he got all the dope. He got all the chicks. Come through. We could do our thing. That's love. This is love. This is love in the world. This is what the world teaches us what love is. I could count on him. He's not selfish. He shared his women. That's love. I remember I was short on, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was short on a bag. And he put half in. I was short on that weed bag. He put half in. That's love. He always showed me love. Love is love. Remember, you heard that, right, sir? Love is love.
Right.
What love? What love? That you give me half on a kilo so I can sell drugs to my family? But sir, it's love.
Salakia, so let me understand if I'm getting this right. So, in this world, when we talk about love, you understand through Esau's perspective, the love that we show to one another. I mean, now we know, like, you my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You know, you my brother. But in the world, you understand, love really is really represented as a harmful thing.
Comic-Con.
I got a scripture for that.
You can pull it if you want to, sir. It's a lot.
God, this is Roman. I'm just going to read it. If you want me to pull it up, I'll put it up.
You can do it, sir.
God, it's locked. Let's go get it.
Yes, sir. And this is, and I'm about to pull up a scripture for that. Because we cannot no more, you know what I'm saying, just talk about love. But we have to learn what love is according to the Bible, not according to what this country say. You know what I'm saying? Because they say, oh, we love this country. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, this country celebrate the slaughter of the Native American Indians every year on Thanksgiving. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, this country teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, based on the history of this country, to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance. But meanwhile, the same flag was enslaving your ancestors.
Right.
And still enslaving your ancestors. But we pledge allegiance. But meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? You see how Dalabanku this country is?
Right.
Because it's lure you in and entice.
Right.
It entice you. Join the Navy. Join the Army. You know what I'm saying? Be part of us that have beef with the whole world.
Right.
But you don't have beef with nobody.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, why are we going to war for this country? But meanwhile, this country is the one who makes the war.
What you're saying is so heavy because in Vietnam, right, when the brothers and sisters, when the brothers was over there in Vietnam, the Vietnamese was telling the black man, like, yo, what you doing here? We ain't got no trouble. We don't got no trouble with you. Go home. Go
home, because we ain't got no beef with you.
Right.
We ain't got no beef with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to call it for what it is. I said 10-11 thing. Ooh, propaganda is something else. So tell me if you wasn't flying that red, white, and blue. Oh, well, I know you was. I know you was. You know what I mean? I was in the world. I'm like, hold up. Why I'm flying this flag? I got the flag on my car. And that's how they get down.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, their war became our war. Why? So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians should set that out. It's not our business. It's not our business. It was, and it wasn't. And it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't. But we took on the traits of our slave master.
Right.
We took on the philosophy of a slave master. So you have that scripture.
Come, Romans chapter 13, verse 10.
Right.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Wait, say that again?
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
He said, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Only neighbor blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians have is blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. There should never be no ill when you're talking about love.
Right.
At all. According to the Bible. Not according to what we feel.
Right.
According to the Bible. The Bible don't get a goddamn about your feelings. Just do it what you have to do. And follow the scriptures. You ain't supposed to be, you don't have no ill intent, but I love you. You know, your actions speak different.
Right.
You know, I had good feelings behind that. But yo, I'm still jammed up. You know what I mean? We don't know what love is. We don't know what brother is. We don't know what sister is. We don't know what father is. We don't know what a goddamn friend is. We don't. We don't know. And the only way that we can learn is from the Bible. It's from the Bible. Read on if you got more on that.
Therefore,
go on.
love is the fulfilling of the law.
Is that love? Would say that again?
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Love is the fulfilling of the law. You know what you got to pull after that. You know what you got to pull after that. 1 John 5 and 3. You have to fulfill with that because we're talking about the love of the Most High God.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying? With the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ.
Right.
Every time we talk about love, he was talking about this scripture. If you have that.
God.
Right?
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
This is not our feelings. This is not ISUPK feelings. This is the Bible. And this is where we go along with the Bible that teaches what love is.
That's right.
Read that, Bob.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For this is the love of God.
That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? For the past, about an hour? For the past hour, only thing I was talking about the love of God. That's all I was talking about. It's about the love of God. Following the law, statute, commandments, and the law, statute, commandments is only for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Read on, sir.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
Oh, the commandments is done away with.
Keep his commandments.
Yo, my local church say we don't have to read the Old Testament.
Keep his commandments.
Wait, hold on. How can I keep his commandments, but I don't know what the commandments is? Where's the commandments? Is it where? Where is it? Because my local church say that the Old Testament is done away with. What it say, sir?
Keep his commandments.
Oh, keep whose commandments? The Most High commandments. Go on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Oh, no. You read that wrong, sir. His commandments is hard.
Are not grievous.
You Salakia out of one. You know what I'm saying? If you break one, you broke them all, sir.
Are not grievous.
His commandments not hard to do. His commandments not hard to do. It's hard to say I made a mistake. It's hard to say I don't know what the hell I'm talking about and I need somebody to teach me about this. It's hard to say, brother, I apologize for what I've done. And I'm going to make sure that won't happen again.
Right.
Is that hard to say? It's hard to say, you know what? We've been fighting for too long and we, you know what I'm saying? And we still fighting. And I don't even know why we fighting. Let's stop fighting. Just because you have a collar shirt and I have a, you know what I'm saying? I have a V-neck. You have on blue and I have on red. Let's stop. When we get out of this, what? We got nothing but more killing. Your brother dead, my brother's dead.
Right.
Your mother's mourning, my mother's mourning.
Right.
Can we just stop this now? Let's stop this. Your father's on drugs, my father's on drugs. Can we stop this now? I'm high, you're high.
Right.
Can we stop this now?
Right.
I'm justifying killing you on some BS. You justifying killing me on some BS. Can we stop this now? When is it going to stop? When are we going to draw the line in the sand? When? We could draw it right now. We can stop it right now. That's it. Bloods and Crips, stop killing each other. Come to ISUPK. We will set out all your differences. We solve all your problems. We help you with all your, you know what I'm saying, all your demons.
Right.
We help you with every counsel that you need.
Right.
We help you with your family crisis. We help you with your goddamn traumas. That's what we do. Now you can walk out. Now you can walk out your house. You know what I'm saying? With, you know what I'm saying, with red pants and a blue top.
Right. Right.
And nobody won't touch you.
Right.
Because everybody is not just using love in words. They're using love in action. And we would turn to the left and look at white Jesus doctrine, slave master doctrine, and say, you know what? I think these was the people that put us in this situation. That's it. I'm going to stop. I'm going to show all my love to my people. Only focus on my people. It could be done tomorrow. But if you don't know how to do it, come to the priests and prophets of the Lord.
Right.
That's it. Read up from the top.
God.
I gotta find this scripture. Stop it.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
Keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. Only way that you can find his commandments in the Old Testament. That's where you could go. You can go to the Old Testament. Find all those commandments that's talking about brotherhood and sisterhood. It's all good. We don't know what love is. We think love is hobby-dubby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Throw some Sade on. You know what I'm saying? Some Carl Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Wish I never met her at all. Even though.
Wow.
We think that's love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We think marriage is happiness. We think marriage is all happiness. I just want to be happy. Do that mean?
Right.
You have to fight for happiness. You have to learn how to forgive for happiness. Who taught you this? The slave master?
Right.
Oh, you know they was happy, sir. When they beating your backs in and you working for, you know what I'm saying, you working for nothing, and they enslave your mother, your father, your son, and generations after that.
Right.
Teach you anything. God came for everybody, even me. He came for you too, Massa. But you know what I'm saying? You violated my sister. Doesn't matter. When we die, it's gonna be a pie in the sky.
Right.
Now go in that field and pick that cotton. Yo, white Jesus doctrine is crazy, man.
Right.
And you believe that? Slave master doctrine is crazy. And our, you know what I'm saying? And our slave master is such a diabolical master genius. Now he got other so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans preaching the same exact thing.
Right.
Preaching the same exact thing. If they could bring back slavery, they will. They will. And it'll be white Jesus doctrine right there. And it'll be like this, the white Jesus. White Jesus look like look like the president of the United States.
Right.
And Superman.
Right.
This is what's going on. This is what's going on. But we don't know what love is. We don't know. And a lot of our brothers and sisters will fight against us about that. We'll fight. Well, there's no fight over here. We only, you know what I'm saying? We only teach how to love one another because we don't know how. We need somebody to, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody to learn from so we could be taught. And they would fight us. Because you know why? This is old news. It happened back then to Israelites. So, like, let me get Galatians chapter 4, verse 16.
Come.
Let me get Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Because I'm talking about nothing but brotherhood and sisterhood. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. Brotherhood and sisterhood. And how to go accordingly towards one another. Towards one another. And that's what it is. Slovakia, so if you have it, can you read about the song?
God, Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy?
You say that again?
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Well, listen up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to change yourself? Do you want to, you know what I'm saying? Do you want to take off the old you and, you know what I'm saying, become somebody new? You know what I'm saying? And not go through all that trauma, all that situation in the past by yourself and learn brotherhood and sisterhood? Do you want to know how to be an uncle? Do you want to know how to be a father? How to be a brother? How to be a son? Do you want to learn how to do that? Do you want to know how to do that? I'm not going to fight you. I'm not trying to fight you. But what it says, sir, from the top?
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Well, what you mean I could change? What you mean I could change? Become somebody new? What you mean? What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand you.
Right.
I know who I am. This is who I am. I'm in my name. You heard that? You heard that in the wire.
Right.
When he said, I am my name. What did the Europeans say? I'm not even Greek. My name is not my name.
Right.
What did the so-called black say? I am my name. How dare you tell me I could become somebody new? How dare you? And what it says on the top, sir?
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Yo, why you think I'm becoming your enemy? Because I'm going to say, yo, you don't have to go through that anymore. How long you want to go through this? Another 25 years? We could change this. You know what I'm saying? You could start learning from afresh. Learn something new and take off the old you.
Right.
And I'm going to pull that scripture. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. And you can do it. But you got to be ready to fight. You got to be ready to fight. And fight those demons. And fight who you are. Because who you are is not working for you. You got to wake up, get high. You got to eat and get high. You got to eat some more, drink some water, and get high. Then you got to go to bed to get high. The relationships with your family is not working. The relationship with your so-called friends is not working. Do you know what you're doing? The priest and prophet Aisha Piquet going to teach you how to do it.
Right.
And it's time for you to learn, you know what I'm saying, learn anew and become a new person. Are you willing to become a new person? Read that from the top again, sir.
God, am I therefore become your enemy?
No. I become your enemy now? Read on, sir.
Because I tell you the truth.
Because I do what?
Tell you the truth.
Yo, man, you could, you know what I'm saying? You become a new person. But what they say?
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Go on.
Because I tell you the truth.
Oh, man, I tell you the truth. I tell you, you can become somebody new.
Right.
Brand new. And you don't got to go through this by yourself anymore.
Right.
How long you want to go through this stuff by yourself? It's time to become something new. It's time to become something new.
Right.
It's time to learn how to love. It's time to learn how to forgive. Because you don't know how. Now, I become your enemy because I'm telling you how to change. I'm telling you that you can change in spite of the violation, the molestations. In spite of, you know what I'm saying, your parents are strung out on drugs.
Right.
In spite of the abusing that you know what I'm saying, you got in school. In spite of. You could become a brand new person.
Right.
But you want to fight me because I tell you the truth? We don't, sir.
God.
Oh, yeah, that was from there. From that. So this is what's going on? This is what's going on. You got to read that. Read that again, sir.
God. If I therefore become your enemy, because I tell you the truth.
Because what?
I tell you the truth.
Because I tell you the truth. I tell you, you don't have to kill anybody over blue anymore. Because I tell you, you don't have to kill anybody over red anymore.
Right.
Because I tell you, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to sell drugs to your people anymore. Because I tell you, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to whore out your sisters anymore.
Right.
Because I tell you, you don't have to be a whore anymore. Because I tell you this, I become your enemy.
Right.
I even tell you, I'm going to teach you how to do so. But because I tell you the truth, I become your enemy. What type of enemy am I? And that's what you have to ask her.
Right.
Why I become that enemy? Because of what? And they never think about that. Our brothers and sisters don't think about that. How I'm your enemy? I'm only telling you how to change yourself. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But Salakia, sir, what script I'm looking for? I'm looking for smooth things. I just had it. Let me see here. Okay, if I may. Let me see here.
Paraphrase it. I'll look it up. Google.
Oh yeah. Go to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12.
Oh.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Because this is all old what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is all old. And this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Even Isaiah time has happened. But this is what our people want. They want this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so hard to do God's, you know what I'm saying? God's commandments. It's so hard. Who told us it was hard? White Jesus doctrine. Who told us it was so hard? Slave master doctrine. Who told us that we ain't God's chosen people? White Jesus doctrine. Slave master doctrine. You ain't God's chosen people. How dare you? You my slave. How is this possible? But this is what our people have learned from our slave master. If you have that, sir, can you read it?
God. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel.
Go on.
Because ye despise this word.
Because what?
Ye despise this word.
Oh, despise this word of the Most High God. You despise the words of, I'm talking brotherhood and sisterhood. Read on.
Right. And trust in oppression.
And what?
And trust in oppression.
Wait, say that again. Say that louder. What do Israel love to do? And this is the Old Testament. What I always say, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing new. We was doing that back then. What do our people is doing right now as we speak in 2023?
Trust in oppression.
Oh, we trust in that oppression. We trust it. That's what we do. We trust in oppression. We normalize oppression. We normalize helplessness. We normalized it. Read on, sir.
And perverseness.
And what?
Perverseness.
Oh man, I want to do what I want to do, what my slave master says. We trust in that. We trust, you know what I'm saying, horn out our women. Read on, sir.
And stay thereon.
And what?
Stay thereon.
Oh man, all the way. You know what I'm saying? Go up to verse 9.
God. Verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
Wait, say that again.
That this is a rebellious people.
No, I'm only teaching about brotherhood and sisterhood according to the Bible. And you know what I'm saying? The love of God as following his commandments is not grievous. I'm telling you how to put the guns down and not kill each other. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to teach you how to not sell drugs to one another. We're going to teach you how to love and what a friend is and what a brother is and what a mother is and what a father is. Right. That's what we're going to teach you.
That's right.
That's what we're going to teach you. Read on, sir.
Lying children.
Say that again.
Lying children.
Oh, man. You're a bunch of lying children. And you know, guess what we lying to? We lying to ourselves. We lying to ourselves. We know that it's not good to sell drugs.
Right.
We know that not to kill, you know what I'm saying? We know not to kill each other. We know not to kill each other over some stupid colors. We know this. But we are children. We are children. And we acting like children because you got on a collar and I got on a V-neck. So I got the ability to kill you. Cause you know your collar's blue and my V-neck, that little strip is red. I'm gonna kill you. I don't know why I'm gonna kill you, but I'm a Democrat and you're a Republican. That's what's going on, sir.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're from the British and I'm from here. Read on, sir.
God. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Say that again.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Oh, they want to hear the law of the Lord. And who taught us this? Huh? We want to go along with these other nations. The law of the Lord is not grievous at all. It's not grievous. Why should I kill my brother because his collar is blue and my little V-neck is red? Huh? For what reason? Read on, sir.
Verse 10, which say to the seers.
Which say to the what?
Seers.
Oh, wait, the seers, go on.
See not.
Oh, what they say to the seers, to the priests?
See not.
Oh, see not. Go on.
And to the prophet.
Into eyes should be caved. What they say?
Prophesy not unto us.
What? No. What do they say to eyes should be caved?
Prophesy not unto us.
Go on.
Right things.
What do they say to the priest and the prophet of ISUPK since 1969? Our people.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Prophesy to us, right thing. Don't prophesy talking about brotherhood, talking about sisterhood, talking about fatherhood and motherhood. Don't talk about Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Don't you dare do that. Don't tell me about that I cannot hate my brother in my heart. Don't tell me about, you know what I'm saying, I cannot, you know what I'm saying, suffer sins upon my brother. How dare you tell me that I can't hold a grudge? How dare you? How dare you? What? You try to tell me I gotta love my neighbor as myself? How dare you tell me? What did the people say to ISUPK every week?
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Oh, don't prophesy to those right things. Go on, sir.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Wait, say that again.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Oh, Jesus loved everybody. Say that again.
Speak unto us smooth
Oh,
things.
this Bible is written to everybody. Well, say that again.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Tambourine.
Speak unto us smooth
Oh, there we go. Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus, for everybody. Jesus loved the children. That's what they want to hear. That's what they want to hear. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? What is it, that mind dancing?
Right.
What do our people want to hear? They read that again.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Say that again.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Say that again. Oh, wait.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
You know what I'm saying? If you break one commandment, you break them all.
That's a lie.
Go ahead. Keep on saying that. You get your tangerine.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Everybody can't do the law. Everybody can't do the law. Everybody can't be perfect. Come on, come on.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Yo, I don't like when your ISUPK over here, you know what I'm saying, talking to church to challenge us on our life and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to push us to be righteous people. What do they say to us?
Prophesy not unto us right things.
Go on.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Wait, say that again.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Oh, Jesus for everybody. Jesus for everybody. Read that again.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Oh, we love everybody. John 3:16. John 3:16. John 3:16. Yeah. That's what they want. That's what I really wanted to hear. Slakia. You know what I mean? We got to make fun of this because it's keeping us from crying.
Right.
It's keeping us from crying, sir. This is what our people want. They say it's hard. They say it's not, it's rough. Talking about brotherhood.
Right.
They're saying that it's rough. You know what I'm saying? What you mean to change? They say that, you know what I'm saying? Say that it's rough, that I don't know how to come out. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. And you telling me this, that it could be done, but I don't see it. But we don't give it a try. But we say Jesus love everybody. Well, man, I should be the number one. We know one Israelite group in the world.
Right.
Because we have protocol, but
The only.
we be the only. Come. You know what I mean? But this is what our oppressors have taught us.
Right.
And I understand that it's not going to work overnight because it took centuries for our people to start celebrating Thanksgiving. It took centuries for our people to love white Jesus doctrine. It took centuries for our people to love slave master doctrine. It took centuries for our people to be on automatic pilot and teach whatever our slave master says to teach. This is what's going on. This is just what it is. But we took on the traits of our slave master. We took on the traits of our slave master. You could drop that, sir. Let's go to, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go right here. Let's go to John 15 and 13.
God.
A little bedrock right there. John 15 and 13. John 15 and 13. Because this is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We don't know what a friend is. We don't. We want to know what a friend is, but we don't know what it is. We learned that from our, you know what I'm saying, from the snow roaches, from our, you know what I'm saying, from the people that, you know what I'm saying, the people who taught us white Jesus doctrine, white slave master doctrine. We don't know what a friend is. Baba Kishar, can you read that, Bob? Can you read that, sir?
God. John chapter 15, verse 13.
Go on.
Greater love have no man than this.
Say that again.
Greater love have no man than this.
Greater love have no man than this. No greater love than no man than this. Read on, sir.
That a man laid down his life.
Wait. Say that. What love is? That a man do what?
Laid down his life for his friend.
For his what?
Friend.
For his friend. Now, I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, a friend that, you know what I'm saying, that we go 50-50, you know what I'm saying, 50-50 on a dime bag. No, I'm talking about a friend who follows the law, statute, commandments.
Right.
Who got, you know what I'm saying, who follow, you know what I'm saying, who follow, who understand who they are, you know what I'm saying, and understand this Bible and know what a friend is. Because a friend is an action word, not just, you know what I'm saying, and know what love is, know what friend is. This is what we teach in ISUPK. This is what we teach. This is all we would teach. This is all we would teach. How to be a friend. What love is. how, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct yourself towards one another. That's brotherhood. That's sisterhood.
Right.
But what do the title say again, sir?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me?
I'm your brother. Do you hear me? I'm your brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? I have no fight with you. Over here, we teach the Lord's statute commandments according to the Most High God. And we teach this scripture right here. Read that, please, sir.
God, greater love have no man than this.
Go on.
That a man lay down his life.
That a man do what?
Lay down his life.
Go on.
For his friend.
For his what?
Friend.
For his friends. We know what a friend is. We know what love is. Because we follow the Lord's statute commandments. And when we was in the world, we don't know what that is.
Right.
Drop that, go to Proverbs 19:7.
God.
Go to Proverbs 19:7. Go to Proverbs 19:7, because the Christian church, I blame the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mob, any type of, local church that's out there, because they don't know. And this is where they're teaching our people wrong. The pastor that's in these local churches don't know what love is. Don't know what love is. He know what money is. He don't know what love is. He know what making love to your wife. That's what he know what type of love is. He know that love.
Dang.
He know that love. He know John 3:16.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? God came from everybody. That's what he know. He loved this. He talked the smooth things. But we speak, you know what I'm saying? We speak according to the Most High God, to the Lord's statute commandments. And they'll read that in Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 7.
Go ahead.
All the brethren of the poor do hate him.
Wait. Salakia. Go to it's Psalms, Salakia. I'm looking at the wrong one. Psalms 19:7. Psalms 19:7. Salakia for that. So this, because this is what we teach right here. We teach this, and we have to go to the Old Testament to understand what the New Testament said, because the New Testament is saying exactly what the Old Testament says. This is what's going on. Salakia, sir, if you have that, can you read that Bible?
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7.
Go on.
The law of the Lord is...
No, wait, say that again.
The law of the Lord...
The law of the Lord. The Lord of the Most High. The law. That's what we talk. Lord's statute commandments. Go on.
Is perfect.
Is what?
Perfect.
Oh, no. Everybody can't be. You know what I'm saying? The law is not perfect. Say that again.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
No, hold up. You try to say, if I read the scripture and I read Psalms chapter 19, verse 7, the law is what?
Perfect.
The law is perfect. So if I follow the law, what did I would make me?
Perfect.
Read on, sir.
Converting the soul.
Wait. The law is perfect doing what?
Converting the soul.
Converting the old man. Converting the old man. Becoming somebody new. Read on.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The what? Say that again.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
It's sure. That if you follow the Lord's statute commandments, if you understand, you know what I'm saying, you are the children of the Most High God, and you follow the Most High God. What did the last is sure what?
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. It's converting the soul. The law of the Lord is what? Start from the top.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
It's perfect. Go on.
Converting the soul.
Doing what?
Converting the soul.
No, I don't see me changing. What do the Lord do? What do the Lord do?
Converting the soul.
Yo, what you talking about that I could change? How dare you tell me how I could change?
Converting the soul.
Oh, it's converting. It will convert the soul. Read on.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The testimony. He's testifying. The Most High. And what he said when the testimony is what?
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because is not grievous. The commandment is not grievous. It's not grievous at all. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Follow the Most High God. And what is grievous? It's only grievous if you don't pick up the phone and call somebody. That's the only time when it's grievous. You think you're going to fight by yourself and be unbrotherly? Why you and I could get together and stomp out these demons together? There's no fair ones in the ISUPK.
Right.
You don't get no fair one.
Right.
What fair one? We've been doing fair ones since we've been in this damn country. Why is by the time we can start jumping these demons? Jumping those thoughts that's in your mind? Pick up the phone and call a brother from California? And you live in, you know what I'm saying? And you live in what? And you live in what? In Maine? Come on. You're not going to use this avenue? We're not going to use this avenue, huh? You got that other book open with what was it? I think it was Proverbs about the what was it? Deuteronomy or Proverbs up there? Do you see it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Proverbs 25 and 28. Because the only thing I'm talking about. What time do you have, sir?
8:26.
All right, sorry, Chris. This is all we're talking about. Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. We're only talking about brotherhood and sisterhood. We cannot be no more stumbling blocks, you know what I'm saying, towards one another. How dare we do that? Our slave master is teaching us wrong. Teaching us about, you know what I'm saying, become a bunch of perverted people. That's not how we get down. We normalize, you know what I'm saying, our sisters walking around half naked. The father normalized that. The mother normalized that. The brother normalized that. The sister normalized that. The son and the daughter normalized that. How we let this happen? Now your father, your brother, your son walking around with just a towel on, walking around the house, around his sister, his siblings, and everybody's cool with it? Everybody's cool with it. Everybody's cool with it. What behavior is this?
Right.
When did we learn this? We can unlearn that, Israel. Everybody think, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks so that the women have a dress code. People don't know that the men have a dress code too.
Right.
We have a dress code too.
Right.
Why I'm looking at your arms at? Why you got your arms out? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Why are you showing your chest to another man? Why are you feeling comfortable around your uncle with your chest out? Why do you feel comfortable? Comfortable? How is this possible? And guess what? You have, you know what I'm saying? You have a you know what I'm saying? Twin. You got a twin brother and a twin sister. A twin brother got you know what I mean? Got his shirt off, showing, you know what I'm saying, showing off his body. You know it's not against the law for females to walk around with just a little pasty on their breasts. You could just wear tape and they could just walk around. You know what I'm saying? With nothing on.
Right.
You know that's legal. You think the brother gonna be feeling comfortable around that? Guess what? Yes, he will. Because we took on the traits and we envy our oppressor. That's the reason why they normalize bodybuilding and watching grown men naked, you know what I'm saying, posing.
Right.
You look at all the Greek statues, that's how they was getting down.
Right.
That's how they was getting down. So now that's cool? That's cool. Huh? That's all good. And we normalize that. The same way we normalize naked babies on Huggy boxes.
Right.
Well, that's kiddie porn. I think that's kiddie porn. naked angel babies. That's kiddie porn. This is what's going on.
Right.
Oh, let's take pictures. Let's take a picture of the naked baby. When they a baby, what? How we normalize this? Right. Oh, that's so cute. What you mean?
Right.
Now, they got it on the internet, sir. I think it was a Hamite, but this is just the system. This is our slave master system that she put a thong on her baby. And she had on, and the mother had on the same thong.
Right. There.
And she's showing the people. Look at my baby with the thong on. She got exactly the same thong on as me. No, this is real, sir. This is real. We can pull it up right now. Pull up baby got on thong. Mother put baby in thong. Put that up. Pull it up. Pull it up right now. I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying. I'm just talking to the people.
What's that?
Slacky.
Oh, you don't want it?
Oh no, you don't have to. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. But I'm just throwing it out there because we've taken on the traits of these heathens.
Right.
We are a royalty people. We are royal. We are royalty. We are royalty, and we got protocol, and we got law, statute, commandments. We are royal, man. We're supposed to be the light to the Gentiles. We ain't a bunch of walking around with a bunch of perverted bastards. Our women are supposed to have on royalty clothes. Then we got some Ishmaelites trying to take on our culture. That's not how we get down. They got their women walking around like ninjas. We don't get down like that. Be modest, sister. You don't got to put a ninja suit on. You get down like that. But this is what's going on. And we normalize this behavior. That's the reason why. That's the reason why one member in your family used the bathroom and another member in your family could walk in that bathroom and piss in the tub while somebody else is on the toilet. Tell me if I'm lying, people. That became normal. I got to hurry up and use the bathroom. Yo, I'm taking it. I'm on the door. You're going to have to wait. No, come in. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to have a conversation in the bathroom. When that became normal. Something is wrong with that behavior. Something is very wrong with that behavior. Very wrong, especially talking to a nation of priests and kings. A royal line. We don't do this. We don't. And we have laws against that. But Salaki, sir, pull that up if you have it. Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 25 and 28.
Go on.
He that have no room.
Say that again.
He that have no room.
Say that again.
He that have no room.
Do everything we want to do. And you know what I'm saying? And my brother walking around just with a towel around his waist, showing off his chest to his other brother. To his mother. He's working out for his mother. He's probably working out for his father. And is nonchalant. Not just covering himself or getting dressed in the bathroom. Get dressed in the bathroom. You don't got to walk around the house with a towel on. Get dressed in the bathroom. And it doesn't matter whose house it is. We are a royal line. We got a royal line. Read that from the top, sir.
He that have no rules.
He that have no rules. Anything goes. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me walk around my niece with my, you know what I'm saying? With my chest out. Let me walk around my mom's with my chest out. Why? It's all good. That's my mother. It's cool. A family member. That's cool. We normalize this. This is not a behavior for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's not our behavior. That's not how we get down. We don't get down like that. Our slave masters get down like that. That's how they get down. We modest. We wear modest apparel. That's what we do. That man's chest is for his wife or for his future wife. Why are you showing your chest towards your mans in them? Why are these girls walking around with their belly showing, so on and so forth, with no shame? No shame. Cover that up. While I'm looking at you. Cover that up. Why you feel comfortable with no shame? You ain't supposed to feel comfortable. Cover that up. Cover that up. You want to look sexy in front of your mother. You and your mother want to have on the same outfit. You and your mother want to be sexy in front of your father and her husband. That's how it got down to it. And when a father speak up, it's wrong.
Right.
If a father speak up and tell, yo, you ain't going to be wearing that. Well, you know what I'm saying? My daughter ain't going to walk around with no, you know what I'm saying, no whore outfit. Is there any more whores in the world? I don't know. Is there any more prostitutes in the world? I don't know. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell the difference now. It's all routine.
Right.
It's all routine. This is what's going on. But read that Baba Kishore from the top slide.
But he that have no rule.
He that have no rules, read on.
Over his own spirit.
Over the what?
His own spirit.
Over his own spirit. Do we know what a spirit is? Is anybody in the chat? You know what I'm saying? If anybody in the chat, what is a spirit? What is a spirit? He that have no rules over, let me see. He that have no rules over his own spirit. What do spirit means? I'm giving some time. People, you know what I'm saying? People on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what a spirit is? I see that. And let me see. We got Parazayam. Okay. There we go. We got Debbie Morgan. All right. Shalom. Abanya. Asap. Odell. That's what's up. That's what's up. Do we know what a spirit is? All right. If nobody answers, I'm going to tell you what a spirit is. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you some examples. You ever heard of Christmas spirit? How you know if somebody's in a Christmas spirit? How you know, like, how do you know that person's in a Christmas spirit? They would have the ugly ass sweater on, you know what I'm saying, with the Santa Claus hat.
Right.
You know what I mean? The colors. That's the Christmas spirit. How you know somebody is, you know what I'm saying, is the New York Giants spirit? Because they would have, you know what I'm saying, they paint their face blue. You know what I'm saying? They in the spirit. They in the spirit of the Giants. Go ahead, sir.
My Patazal Shema once said, your own vibration.
Your own vibration. You ain't got to get too deep. That's a little too deep right there. But yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. It's how you get down. You know what I mean? It's the way that you carry yourself. Now read that from the top.
He that had no rule over his own spirit.
So he that had no rules. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a son walking around his mother, you know what I'm saying, with just a towel on. You got the mother walking around just with a towel on. You got the son you know what I'm saying? You got the father walking around his daughter just with a towel on. There's no rules there. Anything goes. You got sisters walking around with their breasts out, their stomach out, showing everything with no rules. That's their spirit. That is their spirit. That's the spirit. Read on.
Over his own spirit.
Oh, don't have no rules over his own spirit. Go on.
It's like a city that is broken down.
Wait. It's like a what?
A city that is broken down.
Yonkers. Say that again.
A city that is broken down.
The Bronx. Say that again.
A city that is broken down.
Harlem. Go ahead.
A city that is broken down.
Brooklyn. Let's get it. Let's go.
A city that is broken down.
South Central. Let's go.
A city that is broken down.
Detroit. Let's go.
A city that is broken down.
Arizona. Let's go.
a city that is broken down
Go on.
and without walls.
Without what?
Walls.
Say that again.
Walls.
Without walls. It's like a wall. You know what I'm saying? Without walls. What is walls? For protection. Walls is for protection. But if you don't have no protection, and if you have, you know what I'm saying, you don't have no rules, anything goes. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now your mother could try to look sexy in front of her son. Not for her husband, for her son. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now the daughter could look sexy, not in front of her husband, but in front of her father. There's no rules in this, you know what I'm saying, in this kingdom. There's no rules at all. And this is what we teach them for the brotherhood and sisterhood. We cannot walk around, you know what I'm saying, expose ourselves, showing, you know what I'm saying, body parts and think that everything is cool. No, that's disrespecting the next man. That's disrespecting your brother. If that's a real brother, that's disrespecting a sister. If that's a real sister, that's, you know what I'm saying? If once you cover yourself up and being modest, that's when the love comes in. That's when we showing love. If somebody actually like, yo, I'm not comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You walk around with your shirt off and I feel uncomfortable. Put on a shirt. Because you love that person. Love is an action word. And you will honor that. Oh, my fault. Put something on. That's it. This is how it's going down. That's how easy it is for brotherhood and sisterhood. That's how easy it is. Mom, who said that you can't talk to your mother like, Mom, you make me feel uncomfortable. You walking around like that. Your breast is out. Not for pops. You know what I mean? What is going on? Mom, that's not, you know what I mean? And then that's a real righteous mom. Oh, Mom, I apologize, son. Let me cover that up. It shouldn't be that easy. It should be that easy. But we've been brought up in this kingdom and said they can do anything that they want to do. So, Lucky, so go to John, I think is 15, go down to, I think is 18. If I'm not mistaken, when it says, if he was of the world. If I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know if it's 15 or 12. Make sure. I always get that little jammed up. Lock it, let me see here. Yep, that's it right there. Let's go to 1 John chapter 15, verse 17. So
Salaki, you said 1 John?
Oh, no, I'm Salaki. John chapter 15, verse 18. Yes, sir.
John chapter 15, verse 18.
Go on.
If the world hate you,
Go on.
ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
What words are they?
Right.
Who's saying this? This is Yahweh Shah, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Read that from the top, sir.
If the world hate you.
Say that again.
If the world hate you.
Oh man, ISUBK. You know what I'm saying? We follow Christ. We follow the Lord's statute commandments. So Christ is saying, if the world hates you, read.
Ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Oh, and know that you hated him before it hated you. Why? Because Christ is teaching nothing but brotherhood and sisterhood and conducting yourself in a royal manner for his people. Read on, sir.
God. Verse 19. If he were of the world.
Say that again.
If he were of the world.
If you was of the world, because you're not of the world, because you're teaching our brothers and sisters about brotherhood, about sisterhood, about, you know what I'm saying, being modest and respecting each other and putting on some clothes. And putting on some clothes and show some shame. So if you was of the world, we don't.
The world would love his own.
The world would do what?
Love his own.
Oh, do what you want to do. Say that again.
Love his own.
Oh no, you could walk around. You could walk around your mother half naked. Do that again.
Love his own.
Oh, you could walk around your father half naked. Do that again.
Love his own.
Oh no, you could go into the bathroom while somebody's using the bathroom. You can have a conversation. Say that again.
Love his own.
Oh no, it's all good because that's my sister who's using the bathroom. So it's okay for me to walk in the bathroom while she's using the bathroom. Say that again. Oh no, it's okay because that's my twin brother who's using the bathroom, and I could just walk in the bathroom while he's using the bathroom and wash my face.
Love his own.
Oh, they love that. The world will love his own. What are you complaining about it? It's routine. This is what the world taught us. Not Yahweh Shah taught us this. So read that from the top. Read on 19 again.
If he were of the world,
if you was of the world, go on.
The world would love his own.
That's right. The world love their own. That's the reason why our women could walk around half naked. That's the reason why our brothers could walk around half naked. That's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we can sell drugs to one another. That's the reason why I could kill you because you got a collar on your shirt. That's the reason why, you know, I mean, unalive you because you got a collar on your shirt. And I got a V-neck.
Right.
The world loved me. The world loved me. Because I'm in the world. So the world loved me. I could do all these. I could sell the drugs and, you know what I'm saying? And not change our language.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to change my language if I'm talking about unaliving brothers and sisters all day, every day. I'm going to change my language if I could talk about selling drugs to all my brothers and sisters all day, every day. I don't have to say unalive. I can just use the N word, red rum. I can use the word red rum all day. That's what I can do.
Right.
I can say red rum, you know what I'm saying? This guy, red rum, this lady, red rum the kids, red rum everybody. And I'm gonna go triple platinum. And the world gonna love me. But if you're not you know what I'm saying? But if you're not in the world, I have to say unalive. I have to say, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't unalive this sister. Don't unalive this brother. Don't unalive this brother that got on red. Don't unalive this brother who got on blue. Don't do that. The world is going to hate us because we do it all day, every day. That's our job. That's our job. All right? That's our job. And the world will love, you know what I'm saying, the people who go up against that. The world love it. The world love it. I mean, the world love it.
Right.
That's what's going on. And Yahweh Shah, because this is all news. Because, yo, he's talking to his brothers and sisters. Back then. Read on, sir. If you got
but
go on.
Because ye are not of the world.
Because you are not of the world, ISUBK, and you teach brotherhood and sisterhood according to the law, statute, commandments. Because you teach love.
Right.
Is an action word. You teach friends is an action word. You teach a righteous man should die for another righteous man. Because you teach this, say that again.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world.
You have what?
But I have chosen you out of the world.
That's right. Let's see here. Keep on going, sir.
Therefore the world hateth you.
Therefore what?
The world hateth you.
Therefore, because we got to choose out the world, the world going to hate us. That's it.
Right.
The world going to hate you. It's all standard. You know what I mean? This is just what we do. This is how we do it. Because the world don't like us because we tell blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians they are God's chosen people.
Right.
The world don't like us because we say the Mexicans that's on the border, the Mexican sisters that's selling mango slices on the side of the street is God's chosen people.
Right.
We tell that the Puerto Ricans is God's chosen people. Those people that, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump he threw the paper towels at, right? And toilet paper.
Right.
He was throwing toilet paper and paper towels at God's chosen people. That's what it is. That's what we teach. And the world hates that. The world hates it. The Dominican brothers, the Venezuelan brothers,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Brazilian brothers, you know what I mean? We got the so-called Native American Indian brothers, the people, you know what I'm saying? Our brothers that's getting drunk and passing out at the reservations. The world hate us because we call them God's chosen people of the Bible. Period. Nobody else. Nobody else. That's it. Those drunk people that's passing out. Yeah. There. Those is God's chosen people.
Right.
That's it. That. The world's like, how dare you say that? We're going to cancel you. We're going to cancel you.
Right.
What you mean? Huh? Our slaves? The people that we put in reservations? You trying to tell me that they God's chosen people?
Mm.
Tell one of those, you know what I'm saying? Tell one of those so-called rabbis to run up on us. Say it all day. And I tell you all right here, I talk right here. I got the Facebook right here. All y'all rabbis, come, you know what I'm saying? Come and challenge the ISUBK. We's telling you that only blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Across the world are God's chosen people, period. According to the Bible. According to the Bible. According to the Bible.
Right.
That's it. According to the Bible. That's it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just another European nation. Drop another European nation in a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? In another nation with a bunch of brown people. That's what they did. Like Australia. There's nothing different what happened in the 1940s that happened in Australia. They just dropped another pack of Europeans in another dark country. That's it. That's all they did. Because they had dominion over that. So let's say, let's push all these other Europeans over there. That's it. Colonialism. That's what I hope I pronounced it correctly. You know, they colonized. They colonized, you know what I'm saying? Israel, the nation of Israel. That's what they did. They colonized. Europeans went over there and colonized colonized the country. That's what happened.
Right.
So those people who's calling themselves Israelis, they're a bunch of colonists. That's who they are. That's who they are.
Right.
Speaking Yiddish. That's how to get down. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, Europeans going to help their brothers. They're going to help their brothers. That's their brothers. That's their brothers. You think it's by accident, you know what I'm saying? The same people who gave you white Jesus, and it look like exactly the same people who say that they are the chosen people of God. You think it's by accident? No. But we took on the traits of our slave master. We took on the traits of our slave master. That's why our own people challenge us, but they never challenge those people.
Right.
You know ironic?
Right.
Because, I could beat on them. I could bully those people. That's what happened. So you have the time?
8:53.
All right, so let me just get this. I'm gonna get this last scripture right here. Let me see here. Let me get Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. Let me get Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12 for blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. Because the only thing that, you know what I'm saying, ISUBKs teach is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. They are God's chosen people. And we have to start learning from afresh. We can't do this stuff by ourselves, not no more. We can't do this stuff anymore. We can't. We can't. We have to learn how to be a brother. We have to learn how to be a sister. We have to learn to hear one another. We have to know who we're dying for. We're dying for, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, we're going to die for, you know what I'm saying, we're going to die for somebody. But meanwhile, if we go to jail, he's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? There's no protocol. There's no honor in the streets.
Right.
There's no honor. There's nobody holding them accountable. There's none of that stuff. Everything is written in pencil because I can erase things I don't like. That's what it is. Ain't nobody making rules for themselves to follow. No hard rules. And if you come across a hard rule, guess what? You're going to erase it. Because you're going along in your own mind.
Right.
Because you could do anything in your own mind. Anything. Anything. Who's checking you? You only look up to yourself. That's it. This is how we get down. But Baba Kishore, can you all read that, please?
God, verse 12. Salakia. This is Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For when? For the time ye ought to be teachers.
Say that again.
For when? For the time ye ought to be teachers.
So when for all time to be teachers, that means you can't teach anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. Read on.
Ye have need that one teach you again.
Wait, say that again.
Ye have need that one teach you again.
So you know what I'm saying? So for you to become a teacher, you need somebody to teach you. To teach you again. From where? From the philosophy from our slave master. That's it. We need a teacher. We need somebody, a righteous man that knows the law, statute, commandments. You know what I'm saying? That follow, not himself, only follow the Bible.
Right.
Not himself. We only follow the Bible. And teach you how to do so. Not according to you or what you feel. There's no feelings. Just do what's right and that's it. Just do what the Most High God said and that's it. Yeah, that brother did you wrong. Yeah, that brother trespassed against you 5 times. 70 times 70. You can't hate that brother in that heart. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. That's it. And you will be taught by the teacher who's teaching again how to forgive. Now, I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, Christian church or hubby-dubby or whatever. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about fighting that demon is telling you, smack him in the face with a shovel. And you don't do it. Because you know why? Because you're going to want somebody to not smack you in the face. When it's time for you to get forgiven. This is what we teach. So read that from the top, sir.
God, for when? For the time ye ought to be teachers.
Go on.
Ye have need that one teach you again.
You have one that do what?
Teach you again.
Say that again.
Teach you again.
Oh, you got to be taught again. Read on.
Which be the first principle of the oracles of God.
Which is the what?
First principles of the oracles of God.
Oh, no, I can teach myself. Say that again.
The first principles of the oracles of God.
Oh, that's the first principle of the oracle of God. You need someone to teach you again because we don't know nothing. Nothing. We don't know anything. I don't know how to be a husband. I don't know how to be a son. I don't know how to be an uncle. I don't know how to be a brother. I don't know how. I don't. If you leave it up to me, I'm just doing whatever I want to do. Like I've been doing. I need someone to teach me how to be a brother. How to, you know what I'm saying? How to be, you know what I'm saying, an uncle. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm too busy suffering from this, you know what I'm saying, from this abuse. I'm suffering from abuse. Right. I'm suffering from molestation. I'm suffering from that. But I'm a good uncle? How is this possible? I need somebody to teach me so I can get over my trauma. Read on, sir.
God. And are become such as have need of milk.
You say that again?
And are become such as have need of milk.
Yeah, we have need of milk means that, you know what I'm saying? I mean that we have to, you know, when we start learning, the teacher is only teaching you, you know what I'm saying, easy things to do. Oh, you want to get off some cigarettes? All right, how many cigarettes you smoke? You smoke 10? Try to break it down to 7. Right, sir.
Because what you're saying is so heavy, it's like, you know, when you first come into the truth, you know what I'm saying? Before you've been taught all sorts of doctrine. So you think you know something. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when you come in here, you know nothing. You got to start all over as if you were a baby. That's why it's saying milk. You know what I'm saying? Babies drink what? Milk. You can't force a baby to eat meat. You understand? Otherwise, it's going to choke to death. You need something that's simple, that's going to go down the baby's throat, and that's milk. You understand? So, like, new brothers and sisters that come in here, you might have learned something in the truth, yeah, but what the Most High is saying is that you do not know nothing.
That's right.
You understand? You've been lied to all your life. Now you need the milk. You need milk scriptures. Until, you know, you eventually, you know, get seasoned in the scriptures, now you go on to the meat. Come on, slap it.
Oh no, throughout, and what you're saying is a hard body One West, and that's what it is. Because you need somebody to teach you again.
Right.
Because you thought you knew everything. You realize, like, yo, I don't know anything. But it's that voice in your head that said, yo, man, how another man going to teach me? How are you going to teach me? You know what I mean? It's not like I know math or whatever. I don't know math. It's not that. How are you going to teach me how to be a better man? I thought I knew. I'm 50 years old. I've been on this earth, you know what I'm saying, longer than him. I'm 50 and he's 25. How the 25-year-old going to teach me how to be a man?
Right.
And that's the fight. That's when the fight starts. That's when the fight starts. Because he never been in the truth.
Right.
He been in the truth since he was 5. That's all he know is the truth. And you've been in the truth for 2 minutes. What you gonna say? Nothing. You can't say anything. You know what I mean? He got chastised. He got, you know what I'm saying? He got raised up by better men. Him. You never got chastised. You erased everything that conflict with your doctrine. That's it.
Good. And if I may,
Go ahead, sir.
what you're saying is so One West, you understand? And this scripture right here is proven. This is what it actually means by being born again.
Born again.
You understand? Not what the Christians say in the church when you get dunked in water, you're still a child molester. You understand? You're still smoking Newport cigarettes.
That's
you're
right.
Still celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's, which is what? Commemorating other gods.
That's right.
Which the Most High said, thou shalt not have no other gods before me. You
Right.
understand? But also, it's like, if I may, the scripture goes with Colossians chapter 3 verse 7. I'm just going to read it out real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
And have put on the new man, which is renewed in the knowledge after the image of him that created him. That's being born again.
That's it. That's the born again right there. That's the taking off the old you.
Right.
And that's when I said they fighting against because they don't think they could be born again.
That's right.
They think how's somebody going to teach me how to get over this trauma?
Right.
Because you need somebody to teach you again, so you could go. And with that, I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? This is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started off at 1 West 125th Street under Commander Virginia Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? That we are the chosen people of the Bible. I like to say, you know what I'm saying? The water for Priest and Captain Katazar for letting me hold down the class.
That's
and also,
right.
I like to say the water also to Priest and Officer Shaul to let me hold down the class again. You know what I mean? And I truly appreciate that. You know, we go to isupk.com. We have prison programs, GED programs, food, you know what I'm saying, food drive, you know what I'm saying, counseling. Definitely go to isupk.com, scroll down, you know what I'm saying, scroll down, look for the numbers that's in your area. Call that number because over here, there's no more reason for us to do it by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's time, you know what I'm saying, it's time for us to come together, O nation not desire. And with that, shalom. I'm pass the class over to Priest and Officer Shaul.
Clap it up for the class. Most High in Christ. I ain't no sweat. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. root for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. For 6 months, they are here, Salakia, they are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashwa. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priests fund free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, which would be the Day of Atonement, which would be on Sunday the 24th of this September, all right? Or any upcoming high holy day or feast day or any ISUPK event or function, be sure to go back on your bulletin board and look up any date or go to isupk.com for further information. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pins, headband, scarf, and with that, men of Israel, Amania, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give our courtesy to the men of Israel, Amania Shabbat, Amania, Barak, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shabbat, Thumb. That's Fatah, which means hands down, class dismissed.
Mm-hmm.